episode for higher GC News. Bima Ubibia Aqua had the latest hot and qua Aremeyaw Bromo. Erunti Sonya subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say over subscribe. The Bayan say over click a year subscribe button. Now wabele notification. We answer video for be upload when the first person once ebeka a video. I feel we are now like video. Give us a thumbs up. Now fee. Share my wafufro so now when you be here now and somewhere koso ewo Ghana be mo hanom afi ye hwe eye somewhere abeto ye pono so yiti eye sankomo ya ba beto ya sa report mama yiti.
Begin from Parliament, where the majority leader Mahamadu Bawumia on Tuesday questioned the minority leader Afenyo Markin over the continued absence of the former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta. The minority leader had earlier assured Parliament that Ken Ofori-Atta would return to the country by May 2025.
He promised this House that he will bring Ken Ofori-Atta in May. Where is Ken Ofori-Atta? Where is Ken Ofori-Atta? Where is Ken? Where is Ken? Where is Ken? You promised us that you will bring Ken to this House. He came to this House and made a promise. You promised this House that you will produce Ken. You will produce Ken Ofori-Atta in May. We are in June. This is the 10th of June. Why is Ken Ofori-Atta? Mr. Speaker, he should no longer be heard in this House. Because when he makes promises, he doesn't fulfill them. He comes here and makes promises and never fulfills them. And yet he is questioning other people's promises. When you made a promise, did you fulfill it? When he promised to sleep at Yoko, by 10 p.m. he left Yoko. He abandoned.
Right, so it is also emerging that the Office of the Special Prosecutor's effort to extradite Ken Ofori-Atta may not be as simple as envisaged. That's because of details we are learning of this evening that the former finance minister could challenge the extradition request by the OSP. Speaking to TV3, private legal counsel Christian Mam-Hesse said the OSP may have overestimated his success in having the former finance minister returned to the country.
That right. With UK, they are suspect-oriented. They are suspect-interested because, to extradite someone, they want to ascertain the legal rights of the person. So with UK, it is more complex than in the US. Over 6,000 cases, they have only been successful with 1/3 of it. So it tells you that the UK courts are interested in looking and hearing or to understand unless it is legitimate. Now, one of the issues with Mr. Ofori-Atta is health issues. Is it that he's unwilling to provide or share or disclose his confidential health issues with the OSP because from all intents and purposes, there's no trust relationship between the two. Show that to the courts in UK, or will he be willing to show that in the US? It is going to be a legal battle.
So when you born and Muswati say, "Oyare no nam," at the time I even know a finance minister. So at the time I now taking those decisions as to whether or not he was on the right frame of mind. And I said because some of the decisions now no taking, sometimes you wonder whether the guy was even thinking right or not. So Oyare there. No, so that one we understand. But you see, facing prosecution, we are talking about a person, either say, or because nobody, and I can say arrested Ken Ofori-Atta. You say, why near my Kwaku Annan, so Ken Ofori-Atta is not to be a bedridden, or be a damn password, and answer or immobilized, like, or the whole and I want lose the sanity. I will be sent as a moon to me, no. And it's not as if that he cannot travel. Because Ghana for more UK last week, Omuhunu London. And I think that the video and the pictures, what will be? So on your be own to mean to coin. So the impression they are trying to create is oyare, and there will be a that onyam koya oyare. For that one we understand. But the fact is every single criminal activity via a course under Akufo Addo government via no Ken Ofori-Atta is involved. Every single criminal business. So he's the masterpiece of this whole corruption puzzle I try to unlock as a country. So are a person of interest. And he said, this whole thing, Satyamaka said, the office of the special prosecutor, we need to decommission that particular office. And and since the day almost set abesi na makacho akoko kora wintimi fa akoko kokoto akoko ni for ekroma a waste of resources. For me, see a person fight corruption, we have state institutions that our order say a resource more like the AG Yoko and as a former. We can easily deal with this. This Kisiaja been press conferences of emotional sometimes usu so you don't even know what he's doing. For me, the office of the special prosecutor must be decommissioned. Now you focus on some of these things. You see, the approach now I adopt, and no one ever Ken Ofori-Atta the OA. Because in the first place, gentleman ya accusing no or set a time, Amero Benya Huamba, ya just to man. In the course of say ya by the surgery now say ya diagnosing no captain. It didn't happen at the expiry date of 2nd June or the Mayano. But Otanasia ma. Your friend say, "Emerana would the man aswa we aka 3 days, and order letter bro." Say your friend is saying, and they are scheduled no for another surgery. And all this thing I cause diagnosis in the buy, he could have communicated to the office of the special prosecutor. Now you say, "Oh, every change arrangement and I change it," and they say in the and he's gotten to a point that he's telling us, Zoom meeting. And I'm telling you, say, the gentleman is not willing to come because only Obadi Bessie. Because Oba say special prosecutor for anywhere, Yoko for Bafano. Yoko for Fana, national security for Bafano.
National security, we are, and I be Bafano.
Because every single criminal activity be open to Obenya Kwanya Kono, Nanya Keto, and wound to me, I always at Tiwaka crowd much wound to me, no. Who said, Mekwa Masubayase, and it's the reason why he's playing all this game. Because Yare or Yare, but the fact is that on your immobilizer own to me move around. And for me, that is the sad aspect of this whole thing. And these are the people, young people in this country. It's me sort of boss was he defending these people. Now, when people for some what you want to know, or mom for crime, papa, so maybe say, and the national security for Uncoto, Kente, Yafanzai, among Koto, Kete, into Omoko Fana, your boy, because and then I will say, respect to Ansana Yacho, because we say, because arrest warrant was issued. So, what again do you need? Say, Yam Faka and Papa, so they are arrested, and the bone to your man, young Kohan Ketenim Pintini, and some Fanconi Fie, now who say yes, national security for Baba Fana, saying, you see. These are people of my minor men, and then they are bold enough to tell us, or no, you're ready. Because on Tiapon as a Ghana for your ready, you're not in your Zoom way. Zoom now, man for free, say, a track, Captain. Say Ghana, a buying person on Ken Ofori-Atta Zuma. We need to notify the US authorities. You cannot do it because this is a criminal proceedings. And the answer now by yes, that letters regulatory must be written to the AG's department in America to seek authorization. Now, amongst one who say a case in our course, a political witch hunting, a clear case of corruption, asa, and sana when you want Kenya, and then I that particular conference call, no, and it's easy, Saka Kazao now the camera question because issue no in the future no might proceed to court. One in the corner catch and say and some no kind he was under duress and as for that particular evidence now what gathered from him no cannot stand the test of your friend saying prove evidential value now pay at court no end to me yet. So this whole process now all come and for who samples as here Zoom no it's not just Zoom. We have to officially write to the AG's department in America just to notify them say because a criminal proceedings a civil are fine because there are people who we can easily engage on Zoom because and now say a criminal proceedings now our consequences in the future about involving evacuation and as a we need to do all these things and he knows. So it's just a matter of just dragging the process and he also knows very well that your friend saying mutual legal treaties are America and other countries or Ghana but your cooperation and for you to evacuate Ken Ofori-Atta and the Interpol red alert as well. You think it's easy? It's not easy when the gentleman is not ready to come because he is playing I am sick card on humanitarian grounds. Obia or say Oyare only ready to move, no Interpol, no FBI can force him out of the jurisdiction. To do that, it will have to be decided by a court in the United States of America by providing all the documents or when na court Ashema who say and some now can based on the documents are examine and as a forum. And your mom to us, oh, young Kofanamara, no. If he's not willing to come, and yet easy. And that should tell you, say, Agyabong and Omode Numa Okroma say, Wagugu a man for bank say businesses, Abon Kwasi Abosia myself your minor there come and that Chrono Kasi Akoso Ken Ofori-Atta involved, and that he is bold enough to look us in the face and Ghana for I am not willing to answer to you because they may pay my and maybe away he can decide never to come to this country because they've been able to move monies outside this country. So maybe or he's okay, you understand? That tells you the kind of politics that we do in this country. And Abraham no near TV, so another beer we are talking about Ken Ofori-Atta no. Not yes a time and no be time no. And as a beer, I bind and no be time no. They have no respect for the people of this country. Only Bonia wedding to know all Metzen Hakra will be son as them. And now when you could do it was a Zoom no pe. Na Chrono and Kwasiabosia now bono Zoom. Cathedral now, all time you see come over to a man and Zoom no year or say Sika Koye. You see, these are people who are not credible. They are very dishonest characters. And Akufo Addo and Akufo Addo because Captain the minimum say a casa why I don't win your bonia. All that you have to do is say, oh, I'm available on this date, may bad more babeka. Simple as that. And people know so why are no every they want to me for me, from when you demonstrate to say indeed. And you are willing to cooperate. Oh, Kwabena as a former. And the surgery can answer me as to whether the surgery will be done, either there will be complications or not, you don't know. Time of recovery in as a forum. And as a surgery, in your bum crowd, and some say because you can't set a busy cano, you cannot evacuate or extradite him by force over the neighbor until say or no you're willing to come. And from the Ken Ofori-Atta. Maybe our video so catch us say, and now there's a branch and Baba say he's not willing to come. And I know we are here. Mark it somewhere. We may sit here next year, sitting here and be talking about Ken Ofori-Atta not being in Ghana because on your ready saw Baba, because on him the fate that awaits him. And on him say he can never buy himself out of the cases now air cost. So the only way out, and I said, I'm going to play the kind of games now. For me, I think that we can proceed. Captain. The last time I catch the Nuremberg trial, Abraham Adolf Hitler and Nkrofo Dio Munkwasa Semwie no. Even those who died were tried in absentia. Because the principles of natural justice indicate that the accused must be heard. This is a guy who is waving all these opportunities in for them. So I think that if it is possible to take a statement from him, we should proceed and go to court and if possible convict him. Conviction is not only about the mere fact that the person has been convicted is enough. Because whenever he steps into this country, he becomes a subject of a prison inmate. Now say, oh man, so that's what you back. You bet me see prison get 2 years and I think that Ghanaians will be satisfied because Bawumia Ken Ofori-Atta under Akufo Addo no, he cannot go scot free. And every single criminal case be a cause be no or can who be. And the very people in the MPP are now more adhere Ken Ofori-Atta or Ken Ofori-Atta no and then let that honor. Omra Mayina no can ato idea Sebi just here for so Mahamadu Bawumia. And for me, case must be transferred from the office of the special prosecutor. Now say you could be dealing. Maybe they should find a way out. Maybe cooperating with the American authorities if there is a way be a meet me and faster than a bar. Now no America will be say the best way meet me there ban say among kidnap no financial sack him no because if he decide to play I am sick card na captain on humanitarian grounds it's very difficult to deal with it. Not special prosecutor and transfer a case in my Yoko. Now anyway we meet me but for me I think that this whole thing is impossible. Dragging Ken Ofori-Atta to come to this country when he's not willing to come, no, it's not possible. See, me unfortunately the number based on cars and I say play. I am sick, you know. It's all the kind of ordeal. And going forward, no, say the 2 million money power. It's not just about the NDC MPP. We need to look for minds are accountable, they are very honest and ready to serve this country with dignity. The allegiance should be to the people of this country, to the constitution and to the flag of this country. Not people who are working at the behest of certain porn masters. Everything that they do is to satisfy the parochial interest of themselves and these masters because Ken Ofori-Atta even he was not even serving the interest of the MPP as a political party. It is the reason why at some point in time his own people were calling for his head. Now at some point in time then when I'll be a chief defender. Captain, now research. Do you know sir Sika Eko wound to me as an individual? esocha sika eko Asante region in terms of development, because I'm trying to find out if there is a single development in Asante region under 8 years Akufo Addo cost anywhere around $50 million. If there is a single project in a whole of the Asante region, the value through $50 million, wouldn't to me a pocket more than that. So it's just one person, now are you richer than the entire Asante region, the base of the party. Now what's in a bar seems that me baba say you side depend when indeed, even though you're one of but the evidence are quite clear. You understand? So I think the Ghana for my ninte. Now you move beyond this emotional partisan activism over the years in the NDC, because people do all this silly nasty stuff because of Omunim said to the idea. Among for better TV ready so defended because you one political party. But if we begin to approach issues dispassionately, devoid of emotions, devoid of partisan allegiances and affiliations, that kind of connections. Now we are looking at issues from a very nationalistic point of view. Say Ghana for if we're able to strike the balance between red and black, now we say this is evil, this is good. These people, their motivation to do some of the things that they do, Captain, it will not be there. But as long as we sit on TV and fight over issues, we try to bury the truth and hide behind partisan cars. These people will continue to have energy to do some of these things, because in a country serious, these people, everybody across the political divide would expect that Ken Ofori-Atta will come to this country for us to face justice. But the question is, why is he not willing to come? And Niamana he's even ridiculing the people of this country, and his people are here just playing the same card as if say Sabi. They are trying to take things away from, but me say John Mahama be the president 4 years. After 4 years, he will be no more president. Another person will come. Ghana is the constant figure in this whole narrative. You understand? So allegiance should be to this republic. But people come in the name of political party and they take silly decisions at the end of the day to endanger the prospect of this country. Look at things that Ken Ofori-Atta did. For instance, Cathedral na ye kan ho asemi. Akufo Addo did in sako bomb mine si come for $50 million. Or also for 15 million Ghana cedis. And yes, yes, contract who was a binansa Nipa hospitals and there is no single hospital but me do on says you say yes shall say hospital agenda one who so on share dying may have worked at the hospital captain you can hospital and yet dying is whole dying is just 40% of it stocking it that is the hospital now a dying hospital a dying is not hospital stocking it with state of the art equipment and a money hospital and this Sikana you wasting over the years Yentimi and see hospital and I Ken Ofori-Atta to me Ghana for him so or not as a finance minister for 8 good years the care ne surgery na all there is no hospital in Ghana bet with their man enti or come Mayo Clinic, which is one of the biggest hospital in America. When Jessica to the stand say obetimi na wa wo tikejeti a woton mamone na woton ko obi no wo yare a can you even come to Kolebu? Can you see hospital Esiafari 80 years they allowed the hospital to destroy and dissipate to a point and equipment e ko mu nyina say or not to make a plane ticket e ko we akwa he ne ho yare me kira say wo no as an individual no say wo yare and no ochina can you do the same thing? That captain, that is the question that we should be asking ourselves. Can you go to even Accra as a Kike? But your Jai hospital, nobody is even talking about it. And for me, that is the shame. So Ghana for say now you move beyond this emotional politics. Now you make sure say the abjing who say politics, me party, that is good. But the constant factor in this whole equation is Ghana. And everything that we do must be in the interest of these people. I'm sure say people who come to serve will serve us in dignity. They will know say they are serving the people. It is not just about me nyansana. And for that reason, look at a lot of the fake certificates that are coming into the system. I think that even government say nipa with the certificate about Kuroma. Captain, I'm telling you, about 60% are fake. I'm telling you this from a very reliable source. Ghana for them, about 60% of the certificate they present in this country are fake. I'm asking government to set up a desk I be verify every single certificate coming from outside. And Kabihu say maybe see Okroma say we need to be very sincere. Now you're making sure say we are serving this country with dignity. Because say Ebaya say oh Mabua party no of an Ebaya president Ken Ofori-Atta nkwasa dey say we oye Okroma nyina because Akufo Addo ye na offer here. Even in his own party he was scared. MPP for nankasa no musuro no ntimi nka nasem. It take all the decisions and amraba be you and be boy na investigating sama or can't just say you zoom man. And that is here we are today, and we are not making any progress. This conversation will be coming up and there will be no progress. So for me, I think government aggression on corruption, you know, we need to activate it and make sure every single means be a processes, and even if it will not be possible, let us start it. The extradition, whatever we need to do just for Ghana for to know, say we try our best. But the gentleman is not willing to come. But the special prosecutor, the honor na say emotional press conference so soon so serious or we are sick and tired because officers are not there. Press conference say binyansa bi anim unhu so match akoko unhu so match abebe sa na akwakosi Ghana for are really serious, and I'm asking them say prosecuting these people no a sacred responsibility Ghana for na no na me catch up my dollar medru 1 cedi. If he does not hold these people accountable, Ghanaians will never forgive him. Because in the last 8 years, we saw the atrocities, the disrespect, the vulgar impunity with which these people operated. Ghana for Kenyans, they did all that they could because they had that particular power. We need to send a message, say, there are breaks. Even in America, a president, they are very powerful. There are certain things you cannot do. Trump attempted to extradite certain individual courts was stopping them. And a whole lot of way, that break, and the democracy. But Africa now yet, it looks as if the power bit that is why you are consistently losing trust in democracy. What was that countries are going cool? Now yet, president so I say people are losing trust in democracy. We need to make sure that we build confidence once again. And some of these things, so the people will continue to make noise. There are people on the radar in the coming days. They'll be coming up. I think that it's not just B. Say Yednako Yoko. Say your friend Chamawun to be a Saturday to Oko court. That is your friend say, is it on the 9th of this month to away? I think that is what you should be. It's not like say Chinipana Kona and no one see Yantefi. Ghanaians are following keenly because a time will come, Ghanaians will begin to ask all these questions. My culture say many Ghanaians thought the NDC and MPP the same thing. Oba, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. This is a time for John Mahama to make a striking difference and no, the NDC and the MPP are not the same. And for that matter, he's ready to deal with these people. And for me, that is what I'm for. It is not about any individual. It is about the greater good of this country. Now, you send a message loud, clear, say, Ghana, and you're here from Kwaneko prison. Now, mum, among for Motina offices, politically influential people now, we know Kenya, several Mudidi, Sabian Sebuno, they too can go to jail.
Right.
Lawyer Gary Nemako. Any would to me lawyer, and the appear could be. More neck, like I said, Obiasis and the uncle come. And run it here, Gary Nemako, also on the blocking and the appear could be unfriendly beam. And the appear could be also one blocking me, I'm a promise, but some no back as Sabian. Nina, I say, bail condition 50 million Ghana cedis, they told wound to meet you so. And the appear could be a struggle, yeah, and a brace, champ problem, a real chess. Brian Cra and the Kofani Bemuya, the presidential ambition, or Pushia Manitia. Yes, I would to make case bail condition as another story. Our MPP Mamma more. I'm as a see, I ain't same baby. Now, and the appeal could be a making statement to be said. The amount bail condition, no, a chair, Gary Macon legal process or quiet, ya 1 money. Gary say, I want to make a short your retreat. For no name or no Gary, no command the swan yet. It's the answer, and some of the kick up boom, just a baby, another fights. A one casa. But the long and short, so they say, the champion and the Japadia could see our war as soon as 50 million cedis now, Yamani pay.
Oh, me that's it. And the man brand a champion, Mechan, and of it. Or you'll be a Niemuye, me penasset. Me Macasset, me MPP Mubium. That's almost started, or more in the Nassau come on. Baby, I met a campaign.
Oh, okay.
Me casa because minimum near Wayamami. Near me. And Tinyanko Inchran. When him say, Oba Minister at the National Security. Name Kola no Mugu office or no Muya Jumanano, best 7 or so, or Mubi anywhere by Pianica, on one and 8 Muka. On one casa etna honomono. Say, yes, you allowance you in a Kaika Mwanjibi. Eti, oye, Ubia me penasem yepa. Ubia swim say, or then once over by him. O Trasapo, I can say, or Bayani or. And the Trasapo dime back. Yet this is what obey to me. Good. Now, Osha,
yeah, from Afenyo Markin or cut 9 days.
Oh, only there's on the couple. On the couple. Who got travel man wedding?
Solidarity.
Another omber call solidarity is our manjo.
Oh, God.
Omber call solidarity is our badge. So, dear, I know who got travel from the heading. And couple. Now, you see, one said, I buy papa over a yana boy. MPP time which my now boys yana your boys and you see near there now I'm who free Ubianche Ubian Nye Zone General Mahama actress says what ye our politician answer na police for Ebetuana Mobino. Let us say or more instructions be from the top. What General? That's here, Jawom. I'm out for years or more demonstration for Jubilee House. No, the groomer. And the Akufo Addo. No, the groomer. One who is here. You can't say, occupy Ghana. Obanye a year for Jubilee House. Under Mahama. The next year, Akufo Addo over a month or so more, you know. So who is here? Ye bring grofo. Any other. Mahama Samba Bium. Almost all we demonstration, almost the Kojo House. Almost more kind. Almost all big now, Honoma, midnight. About 8 in a when you know. Yes, I'm going now. Zone General. Now, with him near Eba MPP party. And no home proprietor Muhuno. They say, what dear market? MPP, current MPP, a move chasing to. One day another group will exit MPP and then form another political party. Right today's data, Obia won't be out there, Trotono. Look, Obi Ehwaka, ya friend, ya detaining. Okay, Munye say na Adentina, sa a yinunquano ever than politics. Kennedy Agyapong call her pes. Akwana ko mumia su yanko. Yes, oh, Bawumia Ede. Oh, wow, that arrangement. Bail conditions, you know, oh, Bibia, you okay. Oko drew her, say.
I saw you Bawumia call, no. Who cry na commander watching my business. So Bawumia was a cocoa.
Let me.
What's your
what's it one who ninja?
What's your who?
What's your who now? Go Berlin. One who ninja. What did the belly go be? And the guy go. So, dear, look, yeah, and yes, sir. MPP for the Munis company, Belino. Bomusru. Hey, how did you get this property?
Yeah.
It's Bomusru. But you won't go like send an American Bawumia Campaign. Look, Obia wouldn't. Okay. Whatever make
a Campaign, you can ask me, because Brian, you himself, Tamils in the man in Yeska.
That's right.
Or no, since I don't make a chance, we are teaching you to Bawumia Campaign. We are so near to Yanika. You can assist and control a Yaka.
Sir.
And since a brown was a car, may and young mamma. But so a chrono crash at the Benja's carriers, Uncle Forson anymore. Anamebwa.
Only they said
now no be original isKen na fe all of a sudden what to damn 20. Hey.
Me kai say obi ko anomo man omo prescribe malaria drug ana paracetamol eka ho. Eno di na be 3. No nyes kanto. Anso ne. Or mansions be any or hope. The same person. So ne tie no. Aha. Etuba bisa ho say, look, yen ka say o ma obi nya no.
Oh yes, at least if you know, back you know.
Say,
you know, but what they
we ya adwuma na etuaka. Be say krom ha. Apart from ebia governor of Bank of Ghana ne Cocoa Board mpedinfo ya o marketua no e wo soro no. Minister waketua ise.
Wanya hibia.
Say oka 8 years ni nyina waketua nyina bomu a bisa ho se obetuma sisa dan na. Untimi nsi. Eti etoda yandwene oman no ho kane. So ho ne ade no. Say oman no nkoso na emre bia na me ka say the difference between Broni and Bibini. And they say Broni maybe na Broni biche. Baby amiti ya. Broni no epese ojadi. Woje Bibini ka say ono ene ye. Broni emfa dwene enkwa aban mu say me kwa kope me ho. So on dey no. Yes, obeja ketua kwanya bibani ade a obeke but on konko ye ne sene bibifo ye no. Bibini kwa aban mu a okopeska enye din no okope. I don't know the difference o. That girl Gromazi, na president the contract amaneba. Say what that supply ambulance spare pass. How on earth? How? And he said, "What person will ban yes kra? At least yen fra hun to me. Anami me say, what you fra hun to ma? Say, Hopeson company, won their mammy. Me wa me jiskana, ebi a obano jimu 2 tests. What would they know? Now, clearly, now, I mean, just say, me you want me just here. Eti, want to me issue ya bay. Send your politics and a statue of hono. Hey, Adye, get ready. Get ready. Me, at least, me so that you who nipa ye kwa kofano the next one. Ya reason on to me. Oh, ya my home a week too. Me dim nipa obeko, obeto aso ako. Hey, Adye so that you dey mubetwu.
O matna for match o.
Mubet na che papa oba. Because a bet to aso sa. Eti get ready. Mubet da bontin so ache. Because adenti na esisi ye tena ho na ye hwe ne hwan. Hwe se wo hwe me a ho. Wo ye Ghana wo hwe me. What you hey adenti ni ache ntumi ago adenti ni ache ntumi agotum. Look, listen. What you feel? Da ben na want to be ba wo fie. Ano say the 100 cities. Never to. Bisa wo sa. Number 2. Sika na nka wo ho ye o man ni sika. Anke beti ba mo anya bi. Ese 10,000, 20,000. How the be share wo dwuma nketenkete bi ase no. Bisa se unya ya na. Wanya. Want to me call ye, yes, 10 million. Near time near the man. Ya the man no or ama ubi. Or no ankasa de na de ko. Another issue to be a every baba outer a yesikasem. Wa ama ubi adi. Enti no say aban ehun say miama say ankoso. Enti wachina utifie kasa for day. Say sika no ebianke ka say oh, obi a uhia loan bra, ebianka unya bi. Eso ba Akufo akwakwajinti no, wanya bi. Na wo si den. Mo pese oman no kɔ nanim. Obi aye bibia enya ye fi se sika a woje ye no. Aye nsisie e de ama oman Ghana. Ne e chi no na wo tifie, na wo ka ho asɛm a, na bayiye na ye wa na se den. Bayiye na ye wa na se den. Wo pese nsuo flow e wo pipe mu. Wo pese wo light ejina so. Amanfo afesika Ghana ban susu se sika na omo fa ye na enye papa. Eti enti omo ne antwetwam ne angie sika. So kokodom omo kokodom. Na wo tifie, na wo se wo ntiase a, na bayiye na ye wo. Na bayiye na ye wo. Ene enkola what is complain about say enkwala omuko school a omunya aduane papa ni bio what aban no ye nyoma bi ohia sika a wode beye eti esramo mumma ye nyina ye support aban se me anamakwakobo Ghana krono a ye fa mi nkohyem
aye fa sika mai
na omuji sika no what you say hwe me say menim se agrofo attorney general ni team ne security agencies no ma won so o ma ye adwuma pa o ma ye adwuma papa some agrofo no bebre o ma team identify some of the properties o mo a menim se aban beje no waton edisika no e de ama aban back se e ba ni sa next time so onya sa opportunity ni biemu a one tempt so kwakodi sa nsem so on etie no agrofo etimi kokoto to adan ewa brochure di ma mo girlfriends girlfriends o eti so akoto da ewa brochure di ama the girlfriend a dem bisa hu se wono ankasa so
ahe na owo
na ehwo na wakoto sa adan no ana wo to wo Ghana ha se grada ka se o mu konko tinam mi hia na mababeje muntua rent ana ko bitim a ndigamo o my Ghana ni ati honum na fe usodi panuma na say oh ade na ban chichin crofo ni ade then don't complain would like to come offer men kasa who's your man men kasa say what going to do don't talk so person aban ye kwan wo ye light wo man so eba then support aban to arrest these people and retrieve our monies. So one support to abansi enchichi omo enji yesika ni emfanyo o man no hwadwuma dia problem bia wo bubia no keep quiet don't mention aban wakwa first card way eti me me can say MPP the way I here no they say before 2028 party no mu bedwa say to ba ko bo ko di ha na ba kwa ko di ha check it Richard Dama o wa broche mechiano o kasembi wase Akufo Addo the way awo ya nuameya awo impose Bawumia party no begu abo uchi so wo yesa interview no city FM na papa ne tie na ne ya pa but no kre an wo kan no so ho say dey say ko no me say bu bedwa say to
all right
MPP president a obebe di so a MPP entimi amma ban mu biem say di papa fa
hey di bona so a wow
dia
Richard
enra na Bawumia Campaign wetimi ko satisfy bill conditioner yele to say emfa yi chama untumi me almost start here na minority or parliament omuni sheda ni business bi ayintino mo contract form wo economic say they were behaving hypocritical na hypocrisy no mo ye no san say say hypocrisy as a member of parliament unim say yoku actually bi a unim kwan fa so a yetimi bill adimani pakro no na o science anema no ho nyina na waanye na kokotena form na free party for say mumra na nyina enkotena form na kanche Ghana for say ya chicha ma yachi untumi na wambo ne ka kire minority form po say chama untumi ana ya chi no na ye Ghana fo bia even MPP fo cramp na nyom ya eye kakra bi even members of parliament I MPP for mko okra no o man ko se mko akwachicha ma untumi o mko akobeli no
many MPP din komo say ya o mko do wan ko bia na enye ntine o say
that is it as one person min kanu no o mu feel say o man ko a e be ka say na wan ko bi yes ne so mko nyina o show bi practice Afenyo Markin na nanti ano nanti ni de o ye nyina to say it was concert na wo yi o hwe ne nanti no watwe ne tai na o tumu say na anya say bia mo pese o mo kwachi bill mfama no no mo pese o nhyemu nche inter na o mo yi aniama be prolonging ni stay e wo honom na hwe say o mo koye o man insanti manka no ade che o mo ba biom o ma biom e no mo ja no e na Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia former na me real wo se me hu Bawumia wo se Kwaku pe bill amount to me
ona den se ni party ni na no acha
enti wo party ni na so ye ne ma bone na senya na so sheche na supporto enti galamsey ya wontumi etutu this shensuo ewo western region ho nyina no enti Bawumia because of say wontumi ye MPP ni ntino Bawumia pesa o pesa sa ne ma ne nkoso enti say Bawumia pesa on kan kire say omo tutu galamsey wo Ghana ri shensuo ene ye forest ni nyina no esan say omo ye MPP fo ntino Bawumia pe sana adia Bawumia pese on kan kire no na kanya sa nke ba na say wontumi akodi bone akotutu galamsey won suomu ane forest reserve ma woni nkrata se won ko no na se mrachina na wo former flag bearer of a political party na wa ko no se ko pebila ma no anka tenafie na so ankra no mo nkoi you should buy his head to shame. Apart from that and now I say bra champon wakwa yi untumi I mean me and this need the when put their family home bay
ade fa ho
ka me nkwa ka untumi kwa da so shem because unim say ne niam wo ye niam bone a wo ye no and obi be wo na ne ma ne nsa no SS Ghana water for na the research Ghana health service na the research no bae ye be wo obi na ne tie mienu ukọ western region wa e wo asma meken enyam na mbeka yo ko Ghana health service na the report no bae chama untumi na di mercury ekotu galamsey won nsuo amanfo nom na chama untumi di mercury ekogum etutu gold no ja nsuo ayi no wom saa na amanfo sanom omonyema na ebi nyinsen asai ebu on my ba wono na ne na ba akopɛ chama untumi ndi nipa we se mrache na de na kɔche yuoko kukuma na obon pa se ompie o pia san kwa kotu okotu a osa de mercury bagum ukasanse no ma what say was account and the baby say China said this man why do you have to pray that he should come back now so many say mra Ghana say enti ye de mra na ye den ye de ye nyina na omoma kwa na investigation but ye den enkoso say mra no omo va no ko mo they shouldn't have any mercy me mpese meka say no obi na ba kroma be pa acho e de ma chama untumi ansa na eyi no say you feel say chama untumi wa na mabone a mra no enu enye den endi me enko yes wo MPP party chairman na ordinary Ghanaian no ya fa na say liberal worker no galamsey side ye china na ye sana ziguo ne de ngia mra no na China for ka na ejom no mo koda bi we are serious about mining issues enti chama untumi nema wo ye no emra no eni ndi squarely na me the MPP for mo ko send pa kokoji bail or the property or sika kokoji bail man dey o mo asem o mo na ebo won chendi na o mo chedi Ghana for sika Akufo Addo otchere ko sign bail yi mra na show bi ase me ko forest mo to go person Akufo Addo ko sign mra no yi zari in free no ka se mo ko forest mo to good nti na sa nkofo no these are the people supporting Chama to me. Also, President Mahamadu Bawumia about dualization of Kumasi to Accra Road. These are some of the things we need the money for. $58 million, I say, Ken Ofori-Atta Aremeyaw de kutuamna ewa Accra Rechi. You have the $58 million to Kumasi to Accra Road. Only baby double road na kusi. And see, every Ghanaian, whether you are an MPP, whether you belong to movement for change, like my senior brother here, and as you belong to a New Patriotic Party or CPP or PNC, says Sikaya and Kofo we every. They said, honorable member, was he keep quiet, not allow the current government to go after those people and get the money for us. Because Sikaya Kofo when they are babu mine. The money is in their pocket. And before we are going to seek a papa. Mo bien can find their grow and yes, you better say yes, surround my chain driver better say. Yes, every Ghanaian, they should take this matter serious. Wow, chase be defending who's can to me or much says Kennedy Agyapong. Okwa make us say kwa ya koko and pe kwa dibi. Yes, you kwa demonstration now the chiri. Probably tina Ken Ofori-Atta so ho akwa we sisilara pa. Matisa said in the docket no. Yoko fuaje. I'm so much happy about this. Sisilara pa nipa dasani ye ma contract $41 million. yen fan clean Odor River na yen fan ye tourist e wo so a ye de contract ne ba ya uko ti nsuo ne ba ko pe eno anu no nkanfo be sika ke ba shimene e fe kono eno di sika no e ko hye ne mpaase nanka nkwan so be sika no wo kwan po amu first kan bi nanka edin e because sika na nya odia sisi da pa ma ben wo ye
almost started saving 25 years ago.
And you save one name pass it. And was $7. Some of us can train. And what Tenassi among chronic just getting well, she until last hour. And just $41 million in B. Omuko investigated Sisiala Pa. Meaning say Yoko would never joke on this matter. Apart from that, a Dubois in case Ghana for any ditch. Yes, shame a Dubois. You should be a case in the fa. What is Alice be by ya say? What it is can be mass and political parties in Yamano. As a case in who may be a case in them. We are following the case day by day. We remember the news about that particular case. Said they should make sure say a Dubois in case, you know. Say as I say Uncle Jail, I was Uncle Jail. Say why someone I am funny better to focus on different person. Because case in a dozen. Bonnie and people 40 you know a dozen. Enti Afenyo agro akwan contractor mama ya amanfo anye chama untumi onu kwa akwaje be 47 contract to go and construct road one person because we MPP Asante regional chairman nti wanya sa akwan nyina enti cases na doso we should be serious about all of these cases. Now I am certain say amanfo be dem in the few months to come. Now obi send me message was it Ken Ofori-Atta chi e be cheno no me enchi onu kwa yanchi na yiren ka ho in fact ni fi akoko yanchi na ka ho ya chi no so a ne kraman yanchi no yanchi ne kraman ka ho na yanchi ne watch mine na afen so ne Ghana card no so yanchi fan ka ho as message obi asene e dey ama me anopai say ya chi ne tese ya chi ne bibia ne agi ne bibia e dey fini say Ninkama nyina de omu kojela yefo omu nyina kan ne fo nyina ne ninkama ne kokko nyina.
Okay, I agree with that person because Bawumia say Ghana card no interchange
Sammy 1,000 bear 5 interchanges 1 Ghana card and the message in here ya nya say bia ya tie hwe anya say bia na hwe anya message in ni
it's not enough to put Ken Ofori-Atta alone in jail and his wife case may serve as watchman and dogs as well. Even that's not enough. And
Ghana, I'm telling you. People are happy say this government is doing all this kind of prosecution.
Almost in 2028, power. 1 million Ghana cedis.
Petrol ever from Petrol ever from we.
Now so I'm banana when this for your chemwa.
Ahoto eba kromi. Ghana for be a TV say me catch us and they say the ballot box got to one man. MPP ain't not 20%. Because one empire pa say nema ototo nyina na tete so na so okwa akoto aba the MPP aba na sa na wan yapagam dia akosoro ene se wa ogigirigi.
All right.
Yo, it for when a reporter abato yepono make say so when you subscribe to channel idea bomodi say over subscribe. Now while like video no give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wo foforo so na when you be here na wo hu ensemwa ekoso e wo Ghana memo hanum. Also betimi otchere wadwen afa eye somwe nyina ho e wo comment box mu mobati minkabi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.